All right, so here is a few extra pointers for the Unit 4 Korean culture, the Stahlmann Journal entry number 3. So the things that you got to use or talk about is pop culture, the Korean wave, K-pop, esports, and video games, and then the K-beauty, Korean beauty industry. So essentially, pop culture, your character just kind of needs to address what's popular, what's in, what's trendy, and then you do so by explaining your involvement with these three things. The Korean wave is more about how it has reached other parts of the world. So this would actually be pretty easy to include. You can just kind of, excitedly be talking about whatever it is that your character is interested in, and then, talk about how crazy you think it is or how cool you think it is that these cultural happenings are starting to spread all over the world. So you could talk about how your character is aware of American kids wearing clothing with Korean writing on it and having their favorite band be K-pop bands just like you. K-pop is pretty easy. If you know a lot about K-pop, this is going to be super easy. If you don't know anything about K-pop, just kind of mention how you see it around you. So maybe you can talk about the super high-end music videos. You can talk about the groups and how popular they are. Even if your character doesn't like K-pop, you would still be surrounded by it. So you could get credit for even saying that you don't like it. You don't understand why your classmates and friends are so into it. Or you character can love it and explain how you're excited to go to a concert or how a new music video just came out and how excited you are. With the esports and video games, there's a few directions you can go down. You can talk about how you're going to a PC Bang or a cafe where they play video games. Your character can play a lot of video games and compete. You can even see this in school. You can talk about how you and your friends love to play games. Or you can talk about other people doing that and you not understanding, but noticing just how many people are into games. Your character could even turn on the TV and have an esports tournament being played on the TV, and you could just kind of comment how you saw that. And that shows understanding of how esports is kind of a regular thing and it's all over the place in their culture. And then lastly, with the K beauty and the K beauty industry, there's a few directions you can go down. Maybe your character wants plastic surgery or feels pressure to get it. Maybe your character has classmates or friends that are getting plastic surgery, and you can kind of talk about how you feel about it. Or you could just kind of be commenting on all of the advertisements all around you and the pressure that it has. So there's a lot of different directions you can go down with that. If you need any extra help or further explanations, feel free to jump into your teacher's Google Meets.